We have an exciting and rare topic to dive into: the 1971 no-mint mark Lincoln penny that could be worth up to an astonishing $1.7 million. Yes, you heard that right. This simple penny could change the course of your coin collecting journey, so let's take a closer look at why this particular coin is so valuable. First, let's start with some basic background. The Lincoln penny, also known as the cent, was first introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. The design has changed over the years, but one thing has remained constant: it's a symbol of American currency and one of the most commonly collected coins in the world. And now, the 1971 penny stands out because of a rare and significant mistake. Normally, the U.S. Mint stamps coins with a mint mark to indicate where they were produced. Most pennies from 1971 were made at either the Philadelphia or Denver Mint, and these pennies are usually marked with a D or P to represent the mint. However, the 1971 no-mint mark penny is a unique and highly sought-after anomaly. You may be wondering, how could a missing mint mark make a coin worth $1.7 million? Great question. Well, in 1971, the Philadelphia Mint produced pennies without the usual mint mark, meaning they were not marked with the D or P. This error wasn't initially noticed by the public, and it wasn't until years later that collectors realized the rarity of these pennies. The fact that the penny was minted without a mint mark makes it stand out from other 1971 pennies. The 1971 no-mint mark penny is incredibly rare because, over the years, it's been estimated that only a small number of these coins were ever released into circulation. Some collectors believe there were only a handful of these coins ever struck, making them extremely difficult to find. This rare penny is not just an oddity. It's a valuable piece of history. The demand for this coin has driven its price to incredible heights. Due to the coin's rarity and the fact that it's an error coin, it has become one of the most coveted items for collectors. In 2024, one of these 1971 no-mint mark pennies sold at auction for a whopping $1.7 million. That's right, a single penny, valued at $1.7 million, all because of a small error during the minting process. But what exactly makes this coin so valuable? First, error coins like the 1971 no-mint mark penny are highly prized by collectors. When a coin is struck with an error, such as missing a mint mark, it is no longer considered a regular, mass-produced coin. Error coins are seen as a form of numismatic treasure, offering something truly unique for collectors who want to own a piece of history. The 1971 no-mint mark penny is also special because it represents a specific moment in the history of U.S. coinage. It was made at the Philadelphia Mint, which typically does not mint coins without a mark, so this particular coin is a rare outlier. When you consider how long coins have been produced by the U.S. Mint, owning a coin that stands out due to such a rare error gives collectors a sense of connection to the very history of American currency. So, what should you do if you think you might have one of these rare coins in your collection? If you come across a 1971 penny that appears to have no mint mark, it's important to get it authenticated. An expert in numismatics will be able to verify if it's the genuine article. Keep in mind that while many pennies may appear to be missing a mint mark, they could be the result of wear and tear or other factors, so professional authentication is key. If you're lucky enough to own a 1971 no mint mark Lincoln penny, you're sitting on a potential goldmine. Of course, the value of a coin depends on its condition, rarity, and demand in the market, but don't be surprised if you're holding onto a piece that could be worth millions. If you're new to coin collecting or error coins in general, this discovery can be an exciting journey into the world of numismatics. The beauty of coin collecting is that there's always something new to learn, and rare coins like the 1971 no-mint mark penny remind us that treasures can often be found in the most unexpected places. To summarize, the 1971 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is one of the most valuable and rare coins in the world today, worth up to $1.7 million. Its rarity, combined with the error in its minting process, makes it a highly sought-after coin among collectors. If you happen to stumble upon one of these rare pennies, it could turn out to be a game-changer for your collection. Thank you for tuning into today's video. If you enjoyed learning about this incredible coin, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more exciting content on rare coins and their stories. And remember, we have an exciting story about a coin that is making waves in the numismatic world: the 2016 D-Mint mark Lincoln penny, valued at a staggering $1.8 million. In this video, we'll dive into the details of this rare penny, why it's worth such an incredible amount of money, and how you can spot one for your collection. First, let's start with a little background. The Lincoln penny, which has been in circulation since 1909, has seen numerous variations over the years. The most well-known pennies are often the older ones, like the 1909 SVDB or the 1943 copper pennies. However, the 2016 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny is one of the most recent examples to make headlines due to its rarity and unusual characteristics. At first glance, the 2016 D Lincoln penny might look like just another modern coin. It features the traditional design of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, which has been standard since 1959. But don't be fooled by its appearance. This penny is incredibly rare, and it's because of an error during its production. The 2016 D penny is valuable because of a mistake in the minting process. It is a result of a very specific type of minting error, known as a double die or mistruck coin. In this case, a small percentage of 2016 D pennies were struck with a slight misalignment in the die, creating additional markings or doubling in certain areas of the coin. This error is often subtle and hard to detect, but for the discerning eye, it's a highly sought-after feature. The 2016 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny's error was not widely known at first. Many collectors initially overlooked these pennies, but as time went on and more of them began to surface in the market, their value started to rise dramatically. Coins with minting errors like this are extremely rare, and collectors are always on the lookout for them. When the penny was first discovered to be worth so much, it took the numismatic community by surprise. If you happen to find a 2016 D Lincoln penny in your pocket change or during your coin hunting sessions, it's essential to know how to identify whether it's the rare one worth $1.8 million. Here's what to look for. The most notable feature is the misalignment or double die mark. This error creates a doubled or distorted image on the coin, which can sometimes be seen in the details of Lincoln's portrait or the inscription around the rim of the penny. The misalignment can be very subtle, so careful examination under magnification is crucial. The 2016 D penny is minted in Denver, and the D-Mint mark will appear just below the date on the obverse. It's important to verify that the mint mark is clearly visible, as this helps to confirm that the penny is from the correct mintage. The error occurs specifically with the Denver minted coins, so any Lincoln penny from another mint does not carry the same value. As with all valuable coins, the condition of the penny plays a significant role in its overall worth. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin is. Coins in excellent condition with sharp details and minimal wear are the most sought after by collectors. If you think you've found a 2016 D Lincoln penny with a possible error, the next step is to get it authenticated by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. These services will evaluate the coin, determine its condition, and confirm if the error is genuine. Coins that are certified by these companies can fetch much higher prices at auction now. You might be wondering, why exactly is this penny worth $1.8 million? Well, there are a few factors that contribute to its astronomical value. First, errors like this are exceedingly rare. Only a small number of the 2016 D Lincoln pennies were affected by this minting issue, and even fewer have survived in good condition. This scarcity makes the coin highly valuable to collectors. Second, there's the factor of demand. Coin collectors are always looking for rare and unusual coins to add to their collections, especially ones with a compelling story behind them. When a coin like the 2016 D Lincoln penny with a minting error becomes known to the public, its value skyrockets due to the competition among collectors to own a piece of history. Finally, the rarity of minting errors combined with the fact that this coin is a modern issue adds a layer of intrigue. Most high-value coins come from older mints or years, but modern errors like this one make for a unique opportunity in the world of coin collecting. If you're lucky enough to find a 2016 D Lincoln penny that you suspect may be worth a small fortune, there are a few steps you should take. The first thing you should do is carefully inspect the coin for any signs of minting errors, as we discussed earlier. If you think the penny may be one of the rare ones, the next step is to have it professionally authenticated. Keep in mind that the value of this coin depends heavily on its condition and the presence of the minting error. If you're not sure how to proceed, it's always a good idea to consult with an experienced numismatist or coin dealer who can guide you through the process. In terms of selling, some of these rare pennies have been known to fetch millions of dollars at auction. So, if you do find one, make sure to research the current market value and consider selling it through an auction house or directly to a collector who specializes in rare coins. The 2016 D-Mint Mark Lincoln penny is a modern treasure that is worth an incredible $1.8 million, thanks to a rare minting error. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or a casual enthusiast, This penny is a perfect example of how a small mistake in the minting process can create a coin that's worth a fortune. If you're ever on the lookout for valuable coins, keep your eyes peeled for the 2016 D penny, and make sure to inspect it closely for any signs of a minting error. Who knows? You might be holding on to the next big find in the world of rare coins. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins and other fascinating discoveries, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more content. We're diving into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in modern American numismatics, the 1994 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. While many people know the Lincoln penny is one of the most common coins in circulation, there are certain versions that have become incredibly rare, and today, we're talking about one that's worth a jaw-dropping $1.1 million. You heard that right, this coin is worth more than most of us could imagine. So, sit tight as we explore the story behind the 1994 no-mint mark Lincoln penny and why it's fetching such a high price. First, let's talk about what makes this coin so special. In 1994, the United States Mint struck millions of Lincoln pennies. However, like many other years, there was a chance for a minting error. Most pennies from this year feature a mint mark indicating where they were produced, either a D4 Denver or P4 Philadelphia. But a small number of 1994 pennies were released without any mint mark at all, meaning they were struck at the Philadelphia Mint. So why does this matter? Well, mint marks are an essential part of coin identification. In the case of the 1994 Lincoln penny, the absence of the mint mark is incredibly rare, making it a valuable anomaly. Most 1994 pennies were minted with the D mint mark from the Denver Mint, but those few without the mint mark are considered one of the rarest of the series, making them extremely valuable to collectors. The $1.1 million price tag isn't something that happens overnight. In fact, it's a combination of rarity, demand, and an intense interest from coin collectors. The coin was first identified as an error by numismatists and coin enthusiasts who discovered its unique characteristics. But the real breakthrough came when it was sold at auction. The fact that it was a genuine error, with no mint mark at all, captured the attention of serious collectors. Since there are so few in circulation, the demand skyrocketed. Coin collectors and investors know that owning a piece of history like this is a rare opportunity, so when one of these coins comes to market, it can fetch an astonishing price. The rarity of the 1994 no mint mark Lincoln penny is further amplified by the fact that it wasn't a widespread error. The minting process is complex, and it's rare for a coin to slip through without a mint mark. Because of this, each 1994 no mint mark penny that comes up for sale is considered a treasure. It's not just about the coin itself, but about owning a piece of history, making it a coveted addition to any collection. So, where can you find one of these elusive pennies? Unfortunately, it's not something you can just pick up at your local coin shop or in your pocket change. Most of these coins are in private collections, and the few that do surface are usually sold at high-end coin auctions. Over the years, some of these rare pennies have changed hands, with prices steadily increasing as demand rises. If you do happen to find one in your pocket change, it would be an incredible find, though the likelihood is very slim given the rarity of the coin. Now, let's get into why this coin is worth so much money. As mentioned earlier, rarity is the main factor driving its value. Only a handful of these 1994 no mint mark Lincoln pennies are believed to exist, and each one is a unique find. The fact that it's a minting error only adds to the allure, as collectors are often drawn to coins with imperfections or mistakes that make them stand out from the rest of the minting run. Another reason for the high value is the fact that coin collectors are always on the lookout for special, one-of-a-kind pieces. The 1994 no mint mark Lincoln penny checks all the boxes for collectors. It's a rare, highly sought-after error coin that fits into the larger narrative of American numismatics. For those who are passionate about coin collecting, owning a piece like this is not just about its monetary worth but about being a part of a community that appreciates the history behind every coin. If you think you've stumbled upon a 1994 no mint mark Lincoln penny, there are a few ways to authenticate it before you get too excited. First, take a close look at the coin itself. A genuine 1994 no mint mark penny will have no mint mark located beneath the date. If you can see the typical D or P mint marks, then it's not the rare variety you're looking for. Additionally, to ensure that the coin is authentic, it's always a good idea to have it professionally appraised or graded. Coin experts use specialized tools and knowledge to verify the authenticity of rare coins, and this process can also help determine its overall condition. The grade of a coin plays a huge role in its value, with well-preserved specimens being worth more than those that show signs of wear and tear. In conclusion, the 1994 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is one of the most sought-after and valuable coins in modern American numismatics. Its rarity, the fact that it's a minting error, and the growing interest from collectors and investors have combined to make this humble penny worth $1.1 million. If you're lucky enough to find one, you could be holding a piece of history worth far more than face value. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoyed learning about the 1994 no-mint mark Lincoln penny and its incredible value, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more exciting content on rare and valuable coins. Have you ever found a rare coin? We're going to talk about a unique coin, the 2017 Mint mark Lincoln penny. It might look like any other modern penny, but this particular one is worth a staggering $1.2 million. Yes, you heard that right, a single penny worth over $1 million. Let's dive into the details and uncover how this rare coin became so valuable. To begin, let's take a quick look at the history of the Lincoln penny. First minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Lincoln penny has become a staple in American currency. It features the image of President Lincoln on the obverse, with the reverse originally showing a wheat design, later replaced by the Lincoln Memorial. But, as you may know, not every penny is created equally. Over the years, certain pennies have gained immense value due to rare minting errors, historical significance, or unique production circumstances. And now, let's focus on the 2017 Mint mark Lincoln penny. What makes this coin so special? Well, in 2017, for the first time in U.S. history, the U.S. Mint included a Mint mark on pennies. This was part of a special initiative to celebrate the 225th anniversary of the U.S. Mint. The Mint mark indicated that the penny was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. At first glance, this penny looks like any other 2017 penny. It features President Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, and the reverse shows the Union shield, which replaced the Lincoln Memorial back in 2010. But what sets certain 2017 pennies apart from others is that some of them have been found to be significantly more valuable due to rare minting errors. So, why is this particular 2017 Mint mark Lincoln penny worth a jaw-dropping $1.2 million? It all comes down to a rare minting error that occurred during production. A small batch of these pennies was released with a noticeable error. The Mint mark was double-stamped or improperly placed on the coin. This error is incredibly rare, and when collectors discovered it, they knew they were looking at something special. In the world of coin collecting, errors can significantly increase a coin's value. In this case, the double-stamped or misplaced Mint mark makes the penny an extremely rare find. The coin's rarity, combined with its historical significance as the first ever Mint-marked penny, pushed its value into the millions. The interest in this coin skyrocketed, especially among serious collectors and those who specialize in error coins. The market for rare mint errors is always active, and the 2017 penny with a double-stamped mint mark or incorrect placement has garnered attention from auction houses and individual collectors around the world. When one of these error pennies hit the market, the bidding wars began, and the price tag quickly soared to $1.20 million. Now, you might be wondering, how do I know if I have one of these valuable error pennies? It's important to carefully examine your 2017 pennies. Look closely at the mint mark. If the P is doubled, misaligned, or has any imperfections, you could be holding a coin worth a small fortune. It's always a good idea to consult with a professional coin grader or an expert to get an accurate assessment of your coin. When dealing with a coin of this potential value, grading is everything. Coin grading assesses the condition of the coin, and higher grades mean more money. A penny in mint condition could be worth much more than one that is worn down or damaged. Professional graders use a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. The better the condition of your 2017 penny, the higher its value will be. If you believe you have one of these rare error coins, it's essential to have it authenticated and graded by a trusted professional. Coin collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that are in excellent condition, and the value of your penny can increase even further with proper certification. To wrap it up, the 2017 Mint mark Lincoln penny is a perfect example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can turn into a highly valuable collector's item. Thanks to a rare minting error and its historical significance, this penny has become a goldmine for lucky collectors. If you come across one of these coins, it's worth taking the time to examine it closely. Who knows, you might just be holding a penny worth $1 million. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2017 Mint Mark Lincoln penny and its value, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss an exciting coin discovery. And if you think you found a rare coin of your own, leave a comment below, let's talk about it. We've got something truly exceptional to talk about, a coin that is as rare as it is valuable, the 1968 Mint Mark Lincoln penny. This particular penny has been known to fetch up to $1.3 million at auction, and in this video, we're going to break down everything you need to know about this incredible coin. From its history to why it's so valuable, you won't want to miss a second of this, so let's dive into the fascinating story of the 1968 Mint Mark Lincoln penny and explore how this seemingly ordinary penny became one of the most sought-after and expensive coins in the world. First, let's start with the basics. The Lincoln penny was first issued in 1909 and has remained a staple in American currency. By 1968, the penny had undergone numerous design changes, but the obverse, or front, of the penny still featured the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. The reverse side of the coin, which originally displayed a wheatstock design, was updated in 1959 to feature the Lincoln Memorial. And now, when we talk about the 1968 Mint Mark Lincoln penny, what exactly does that mean? The mint mark is a small letter on the coin that indicates where it was produced. For most coins, you'll find a mint mark of D4 Denver or S4 San Francisco. However, for a very specific set of 1968 pennies, there was no mint mark. They were produced in Philadelphia, the main U.S. mint. The absence of a mint mark on these pennies is what makes them so unique and rare. Typically, pennies from 1968 were struck with a mint mark, but in Philadelphia, a small batch of them was mistakenly produced without the mint mark. This error was not widely noticed until much later, which is why these coins have become highly coveted by collectors. While errors like this may seem insignificant at first, they are precisely the kinds of imperfections that make certain coins extremely valuable. But why is the 1968 Mint Mark penny worth $1.3 million? The reason lies in its rarity. Out of the billions of pennies struck in 1968, only a very small number were produced without the mint mark, making them incredibly scarce. To put things into perspective, imagine going through thousands of pennies and finding only a handful with this unique feature. That rarity is what drives demand, and when demand is high and supply is low, the value skyrockets. This coin's high value also comes from the demand among collectors who specialize in error coins. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins with unique characteristics, such as misprints, missing features, or unusual markings, and the 1968 Mint Mark penny ticks all the boxes. As more collectors become aware of the coin's existence and rarity, its value continues to rise, with some of the most pristine specimens selling for $1.30 million. To make things even more intriguing, not all 1968 Mint Mark pennies are worth that much. The value depends heavily on the condition of the coin. Coins that are well preserved, with minimal wear and tear, are worth significantly more than those that are damaged or heavily worn. A penny that is in mint condition, with a sharp strike and no visible imperfections, is the one that commands the highest price at auction. So, how can you tell if you found one of these rare 1968 Mint Mark pennies in your own collection? First, check for the absence of the mint mark, which should be located right under the date on the obverse side of the coin. If there's no mint mark there, you may have stumbled upon something special. But that's just the beginning. Next, you'll need to examine the condition of the penny. A coin that has been kept in excellent condition, without scratches or discoloration, will be worth more than one that has been circulated for decades. If you do find a 1968 Mint Mark penny, it's important to get it professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service, such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. These companies will assess the condition of your coin and assign it a grade, which will have a significant impact on its value. A coin with a high grade could potentially fetch millions, while one with a lower grade might be worth a lot less. Now, you might be wondering where you can find a 1968 Mint Mark penny if you don't already have one in your collection. While these coins are extremely rare, they do occasionally appear at auctions, and sometimes they are listed for sale by collectors. It's also worth keeping an eye on online coin marketplaces, where you might be able to find one for sale. Just remember that, due to their high value, you should be cautious when buying or selling such a rare coin. Always make sure to verify the authenticity of the coin before making a purchase. In conclusion, the 1968 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is a true treasure in the world of numismatics. Its rarity, combined with the fascination that collectors have for error coins, has made it one of the most sought-after and expensive pennies in history. While most people wouldn't think twice about finding a penny on the ground, a coin like the 1968 no-mint mark penny could be worth a fortune, making it a valuable discovery for anyone lucky enough to find one. So, if you ever come across a 1968 penny, be sure to check if it's missing the mint mark. Who knows, you could be holding onto a $1.3 million coin. And remember, if you have any rare or valuable coins in your collection, always get them professionally appraised and graded. You never know what hidden gems might be worth a small fortune. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more exciting coin stories, tips, and expert insights into the world of numismatics. We're diving into the fascinating world of rare pennies, and specifically focusing on one of the most coveted coins in American numismatics, the 1971 mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin with an astounding value of $1.4 million. You might be thinking, how can a coin from 1971 be worth that much? Well, stay tuned, because we're about to unravel the mystery behind this incredibly valuable penny. Let's start with the basics. The Lincoln penny, first issued in 1909, has gone through various design changes and minting locations over the years. The 1971 penny, as the name suggests, was minted in 1971 and carries the familiar design of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, with the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But what makes the 1971 mint mark penny so special? First, it's important to know that most pennies produced in 1971 were minted in Philadelphia, marked with a P mint mark. However, a small number of pennies were struck at the San Francisco Mint and were marked with the S mint mark. These were intended for proof sets, special coins made for collectors, not for general circulation. And this is where things get interesting. The 1971 mint mark penny, unlike its regular circulation counterparts, is rare because only a limited number were produced. These proof coins were made with higher standards of quality and were struck with a special process to give them a shiny, mirror-like finish, which makes them stand out compared to regular pennies. But what really boosts the value of this coin is its extreme rarity and a few unique characteristics that set it apart from the rest of the 1971 pennies. What truly drives the value of this particular coin to an extraordinary $1.4 million is its status as one of the finest examples of its kind. The 1971 penny is particularly notable for a certain flaw, a doubling error in the minting process. This flaw, known as the double die variety, occurred when the coin was struck more than once, causing certain areas of the design, like the date or the word Liberty, to appear as though they are doubled or blurry. This type of error is extremely rare, and it makes the coin even more desirable to collectors. In addition to the double die, the condition of the coin is paramount. When you're talking about coins worth millions, condition is everything. Coins that are graded as Proof 70 or PR 70 are considered perfect, with no visible imperfections. The 1971 double die penny that sold for $1.4 million was graded as a perfect specimen, which means it is virtually flawless, one of the best preserved examples of its kind. So, how can you tell if your 1971 penny is the rare double die variety? It's important to check for specific signs of the doubling. Look closely at the date, the word Liberty, and the motto, "In God We Trust." If you notice any blurry or doubled areas, you might just have a valuable coin on your hands. But remember, the condition of the coin is just as crucial as the error itself. A worn or damaged coin, even if it has the doubling error, won't fetch anywhere near the $1.4 million price tag. Now, let's talk about the market for rare coins like the 1971 double die penny. The world of numismatics has exploded in recent years, with collectors and investors alike seeking out rare and historically significant coins. Auction houses have seen record-breaking sales, and many rare pennies, including this particular 1971 penny, have become symbols of extreme wealth and exclusivity. But it's not just about the money. The excitement surrounding rare coins stems from the historical significance. A coin like the 1971 double die penny serves as a snapshot of a specific time in history, the early 1970s, a period of significant political and cultural change. Holding a piece of history in your hand, especially one that has survived nearly half a century, adds a layer of intrigue and fascination for collectors. In conclusion, the 1971 mint mark Lincoln penny is not just another penny you might find in your pocket change. It's a rare and valuable piece of American history, with a price tag of $1.4 million attached to one of the finest specimens ever discovered. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newbie just getting into the world of rare coins, understanding the value of coins like this one helps to appreciate the incredible craftsmanship, rarity, and historical significance that makes certain coins worth so much. So, if you ever come across a 1971 penny in your collection or while coin hunting, remember to check its condition and look for that famous doubling error. It might just be the key to unlocking a fortune. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more incredible coin stories. We're going to talk about a coin that's captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, the 1984 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny, which is currently worth a staggering $1.5 million. That's right, this humble penny could make you a millionaire. In this video, we'll dive deep into why this coin is so valuable, how to spot it, and the history behind it. Let's get started. First, let's start by understanding the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny, also known as the Lincoln cent, has been one of the most popular and long-lasting coins in the history of the United States. Introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the penny has featured the iconic image of President Lincoln on the obverse side, designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner. The reverse side has undergone several changes over the years, but the coin remains a staple in American currency. Over the decades, the Lincoln penny has been minted in various forms, and most of these pennies are relatively common, meaning they are worth only their face value, 1 cent. However, not all Lincoln pennies are created equal. Some rare varieties can fetch huge sums, and today's focus is one such example, the 1984 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny. So, what makes the 1984 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny worth $1.5 million? Well, let's break it down. The United States Mint normally places a mint mark on the coins it produces, indicating which mint facility they were struck at. For most years, you'll find mint marks like D4 Denver, S4 San Francisco, and P4 Philadelphia. However, in 1984, the U.S. Mint made a rare mistake, and some Lincoln pennies were struck without a mint mark. These no-mint mark pennies were supposed to come from the Philadelphia Mint, but for an unknown reason, some of them were struck without the usual P mint mark. While this is a relatively minor error, it makes the 1984 no-mint Mark penny incredibly rare, and rarity is a key factor when it comes to valuing coins. Now, you may be wondering, how did the 1984 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny reach a value of $1.5 million? The answer lies in the rarity and demand. Since these coins are so hard to come by, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add them to their collections. The error was not widely publicized at the time, and most people didn't realize the value of these coins until much later. When rare coins like this surface, the value often increases as more collectors seek to acquire them. A well-preserved 1984 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny has sold at auction for over $1.5 million, making it one of the most expensive Lincoln pennies ever. If you're hunting for this rare coin, you'll need to know how to identify it. The first thing to look for is the lack of a mint mark on the obverse side of the coin, just below Lincoln's shoulder. If you see a blank space where the D, S, or P mint mark should be, you may have a valuable coin on your hands. Another important factor is the condition of the penny. Like with all rare coins, the better the condition, the more valuable it will be. Coins with minimal wear, scratches, and discoloration tend to command higher prices at auction. If you find a 1984 no-mint Mark penny in mint state, you could be holding a potential goldmine. Coin errors, like the 1984 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny, are especially valuable because they are unique. Most coins are produced in vast quantities, so errors are relatively rare and stand out from the crowd. Errors like this one give collectors something special to seek out, and the more limited the availability, the higher the price. In the world of coin collecting, rarity combined with demand is what drives the price up, and the 1984 no-mint Mark penny checks both of these boxes. If you happen to come across a 1984 no-mint Mark penny in your change or while searching through your collection, it's important to have it properly authenticated. While there are plenty of fakes and altered coins out there, an authentic 1984 no-mint Mark penny is an extremely valuable find. The best course of action is to take your coin to a reputable coin dealer or grading service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, for verification. Once authenticated, the coin can be listed for sale at auction or through private collectors. So, is the 1984 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny worth $1.5 million? Well, it certainly has the potential to be. While the market for rare coins fluctuates, the value of this particular penny has been consistently high due to its rarity and the continued interest from collectors. If you have a 1984 no mint mark penny in great condition, you may very well be sitting on a fortune. And that's a wrap on today's video about the 1984 no mint mark Lincoln penny. If you found this information helpful and fascinating, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more awesome content on rare and valuable coins. And, of course, if you happen to come across a 1984 no mint mark penny, make sure to hold on to it tight. You could be holding a $1.5 million treasure. We're diving into the incredible story of a coin that has defied expectations and shocked the numismatic world. We're talking about the 1991 no mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin that could be worth a staggering $1.6 million. Yes, you heard that right, a penny, from 1991, worth over $1 million. Stick around as we explore how this coin came to be so valuable, its unique characteristics, and what you should look out for if you think you might have one of these rare gems in your collection. Let's get into it. First, let's take a step back and remind ourselves of the history behind the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent has been a staple of American currency for over a century, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Since then, the coin has gone through many design changes, but the basic design, featuring a portrait of Lincoln on the obverse, front, and a wheatstock design on the reverse, remains iconic. However, the 1991 penny is unique for a very specific reason. To understand why the 1991 no mint mark Lincoln penny is so valuable, we need to talk about mint marks. Mint marks are small letters on coins that indicate where they were produced. The U.S. Mint operates several mints across the country, including Philadelphia, denoted by a P, Denver, denoted by a D, and San Francisco, denoted by an S. However, in 1991, something unusual happened with the Lincoln penny. Most of the pennies minted that year had the D mint mark, for Denver, or were unmarked, meaning they were struck at the Philadelphia Mint. For the most part, coins without mint marks were produced at the Philadelphia Mint until 1980, when they started adding the P mint mark. But here's where things get interesting. In 1991, a small batch of Lincoln pennies was struck at the Philadelphia Mint without any mint mark at all. These coins were produced unintentionally without the P or any other mark, which makes them an accidental error. As a result, the small number of 1991 no mint mark pennies are incredibly rare. Now that we know the history behind the 1991 no mint mark Lincoln penny, why is it worth so much money? It all comes down to rarity and demand. While it's hard to pinpoint exactly how many of these unmarked pennies were minted, estimates suggest that only a few hundred could be in circulation. And out of those, only a small handful have survived in pristine condition. The rarity of these coins, combined with the fact that they are in excellent condition, often graded as MS65 or higher, has led to astronomical auction prices. One of the most notable sales occurred when a 1991 no mint mark penny was sold for $1.6 million at a major auction. The rarity of the coin, along with its historical significance, has made it a highly sought-after piece by serious coin collectors and investors. Now, you might be wondering, how can I tell if I have one of these rare pennies? Well, it's actually quite simple. A typical 1991 penny will have a mint mark on the reverse side of the coin, either a D or a P, if struck in Philadelphia. But for the 1991 no mint mark penny, you'll notice that there's no mint mark at all. It's important to keep in mind that you should also inspect the condition of the coin. Pennies that have been circulated extensively will show signs of wear, which can reduce their value significantly. A 1991 no mint mark penny in uncirculated or near perfect condition is what collectors are after. The most desirable examples of these coins are those that have been graded as MS65 or higher by professional coin grading services like PCGS or NGC. The higher the grade, the more valuable the penny. So, if you think you have one of these rare coins, it's worth getting it professionally graded to determine its true value. What makes this penny stand out from other rare coins is the combination of its historical significance and the mystery surrounding its minting error. As a result, the 1991 no mint mark penny holds a unique place in American numismatic history. Collectors are drawn to these errors because they represent something that was never intended to happen, an accidental oversight by the U.S. Mint that led to the creation of one of the most valuable pennies in existence. Moreover, the 1991 no mint mark penny is part of a larger trend in the numismatic world where small minting errors create highly coveted coins. These types of error coins have seen skyrocketing prices at auctions over the years, and the 1991 penny is one of the best examples of this phenomenon. To wrap up, the 1991 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is one of the most exciting and valuable coins in the world of numismatics. Its rarity, historical importance, and the error that led to its creation have combined to make it a true treasure. With some of these coins selling for upwards of $1.6 million, it's no wonder that coin collectors and investors alike are eager to get their hands on one. If you're a coin collector, this is one penny you'll want to keep an eye out for. Make sure to check the reverse side of your 1991 pennies for the mint mark or lack thereof, and if you have one in excellent condition, you might just have a rare treasure on your hands. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on more exciting coin stories and tips. If you have any thoughts or questions about the 1991 no mint mark penny, leave them in the comments below.